Good evening, people. Good evening. How y'all doing? I don't have no YouTube news. It's been boring today. Well, I won't say 'cause I see Marge and them talking about the whole Mo3 thing. I be invested in them lives for about 5 minutes and then I just can't take it no more. It's just too much. It be too much going on. I couldn't keep up. I don't know why they arguing. What happened this time? I don't know. So I don't know what's going on with it. I think next week I may be doing some more direct from mobile YouTube lives. I'm watching something, and it appears to be doing some things. It's doing some things, so I may be doing more of those. Yeah, I got to get used to it, even though I like the stream yards and I like it. YouTube is they're putting a cheat code in when you go live directly from their shit instead of a third party streaming out. It's really weird. Dude, this is the last straw for me. What? What? I would have to explain it to me. What up, fam? Not feeling. Oh, oh, poor man. Y'all pat Mad on the back. He ain't feeling well. Okay, so we are going to the Bilton of Dolton. Is it the village of Dalton? Yes. Or is it the Dalton town? I don't know. She got two fucking jobs. I don't know if the Thornton. No, that's Thornton Township. Okay, in the village of Dalton. All right, that's where we're going to the village of Dalton to this good old board meeting. Now, this is not any old board meeting. This is a board meeting where everybody don't like the mayor. It's funny because the mayor always on TV talking about how much love and support she get and all of this stuff, but I hadn't heard one person in all these news things, and it's a lot of different news reports out here from various news outlets in that area. I have not seen one person say they support her, lay off of her. Maybe she should hire Helmet Head. She may need to hire Helmet Head. Helmet Head can get out here and be a supporter of hers. She can harass some people for it. She might give her a job. She is known to hire criminals. Okay, damn. Go ahead and get to the 11-minute mark. Hold on. Speakers on. Those. Volume. Regular board meeting. Village of Dalton. Thank you for your patience. Now, she told us to go watch this. She told us to be waiting for this on Roland Martin. And so we here. We did exactly what she said. We said we're going to be there. She really I ain't got number 20,000 views, but she invited the world to this. Damn. Everybody in the town watched this motherfucker, didn't it? They ain't got number 20,000 citizens. It's 20,000 views on this gent 4 days ago. Hey, Naya. Naya, you know, now because of your last, it was it 2 community posts, you know there is a serious target on your head right now. Now I'm gonna need you to drop everything you got and relocate immediately. We can't even risk it. You she on your head, G. And then the clown didn't make it no better. He didn't put the number up there to child protective services and shit. But wouldn't that be karma? Now, yo, you know you was concerned about the baby side. I like how you worded there too, no pun intended. You was concerned about the kid. But the truth crazy ass, he just went out and posted the number for Michigan Child Protective Services. Now that's funny as shit if you concerned. But it would be karma because this is what her and her crew advocate for, just fucking with people and making frivolous calls. The truth is a silly one. He said, fuck this shit. If you concerned, he didn't call though. He didn't call. You had niggas calling CPS online for content. Yeah, he posted the number and said, if you concerned, call and put the number up there. He shared your community post with the number. Man, now you. How old is this infant that she? Like, I guess this is the YouTube news. How old is this infant she's supposed to have downstairs? Who came up? Boy, I was dying laughing at that Mississippi Musty live. I'm so glad I didn't hear that last year. I am so glad. But yeah, this I was laughing because it's funny because it'd be funny when these folk be like, can't nobody take what God had for you. So when her channel was popping and she was at the height of her game, God had that for her. Why that motherfucker damn near extinct now? That motherfucker is on life support. When she have to come on and admit she talking to like 3 people, that's what God had for you, sis. 3. And then I wish I would have heard you back then say he don't believe in God. And you still sent me your titties. I ain't asked for them bitches. I was on my live minding my business. And you sent an email and then you typed in the chat. Look at check your email. I sent some titties. You can show them to the niggas on the panel. That was you. To a nigga that didn't believe you did this to a nigga that didn't believe in God. On my mama. It was live. Everybody seen it. Y'all be killing me with this shit. But I'm glad I didn't hear it. Cause whoo, time reveals and tells all. That blackball kicked it. We'd have blackballed a couple people, man, and it just didn't turn out well for them. It's like the state game, true sip or curse. Y'all diss us like your shit. It just don't go well. There's a curse out there for you niggas. Only one still surviving is the helmet, and that's because y'all weak asses run over there to her as soon as y'all get butt hurt by us. Y'all keeping her alive, but we ignore her. She knows she's ignored. She knows we don't give no fucks. Let's see. God damn it. YouTube, I didn't lick my. I can't see all these damn emojis, Margie. Stop acting like you 22. What are you trying to say? Where? Yes, I remember that live. But she had 3 kids and never checked on any of them in over 2 hours, y'all. How old are these kids? And we guessing this 8. This is tragic. I don't know. She said it was a baby. What the fuck does that mean? A baby. We know she a goddamn liar. Ain't no kids not coming up there and saying nothing unless somebody else in the house with her. She wasn't the sole caretaker. Yeah, what you licking, Margie? You over there having fellatio? Oh, she licked her phone. Why the fuck you licking your phone, Margie? Margie. Margie, why are you licking your phone? Oh, I'm just saying, none. Well, that's a classic case of neglect there. But, I'm a bad father, so I wouldn't know. Margie, you not gonna answer me? What the fuck? Never mind. I don't. It must be some girl stuff going on. Hey, Slay. I don't know who these people is. I don't know who B-Way is. I don't know these people. Must be some Mo3 shit or something. Or Beef Sector. I don't know. Okay, Shield. Oh, she could be fast. It's Friday night. It is Friday night. It's fast Fridays. She's licking on dick. Y'all is cutting. Let me push play. Y'all is acting a mess. Damn it. Silliest clown. Eat with Q earlier. That was a funny video. Well, how y'all ain't cut the audio on yet? We 5 minutes into the stream. I guess they standing up saying the Pledge of Allegiance right now. Yeah, they are. What the fuck y'all do? Sing the national anthem? See, that shit is mad. You should have cut that shit out. We don't have to do all of it. Why is there no volume? This is really disturbing. I see the police officer mouth moving, but there ain't no volume. What the fuck? Hold on. Fuck. I had to switch video just to make sure I'm not going crazy. Damn. Okay, it's the lady at the podium. Why is there no volume? Did they really mute the meeting? Did they go in the... It ain't.
American. What we got here?
Okay.
Infidel.
I'm about to say, what kind of shit is
than an
this?
infidel.
How in the fuck y'all have... It really doesn't start. It really doesn't start talking until 11 minutes and something. So the first lady is not heard. Then I got a big thing up there to say, thank you for your patience. She just talking away. She started talking at the 5-minute mark. I'm at the 9-minute mark. Still no audio. This is poor. It just tried to come in. Their tech support sucks. Their production is trash. Hello, Maury. Maybe she was in defense of the mayor. We can't hear her. That may have been the only...
My story through flow and with the pain and struggle.
She talked for 4 minutes and 51 seconds before her audio picked up.
It's a testament of resilience and unwavering determination to fight for what is right and let us stand united in the pursuit of justice, ensuring that our voices are heard and the struggles are acknowledged. And thank you for standing by me in this journey. Together, we will reclaim our city and pave the way for a brighter, more incredible future. Tiffany, you do not stand for my people.
Well, I need to hear the first 4 minutes because she just let it be known she is not in support of Tiffany.
And you do not stand for me. I hurt you in this fight. You lied. You lied to us as residents. You do not stand
They cut her mic down.
From this deficit that you have caused, because something is definitely wrong with you. And that mental illness bill that you want to pass, you need to get yourself checked.
Roasting the mayor. How you go? Nigga, you should have been saying calm down in the middle of her rant. How you gonna say calm down when she done walked away from the mic? Ain't nobody even saying nothing.
Boss, time is up next. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, she said time is up.
Disrupts the meeting. If the meeting is disrupted, we will
Who is this country nigga talking? You cannot disrupt the meeting. That's correct tense. You cannot disrupt the meeting. He said if the meeting is disrupt, that's the wrong tense. It's disrupted. That would be the correct tense. How he get to be the speaker?
Calm down. Time is up next. Ladies and gentlemen, you cannot disrupt the meeting. If the meeting is disrupted, we will disperse the meeting.
Excuse me 1 second. Again, the sound is not working for the residents that are watching online.
The sound
No, it wasn't. Hey man, Tiffany, you just think they hating on you. It literally wasn't working until 9 minutes and 51 seconds. And then it sounded like the lady mic got cut. We had 10 minutes and we had 10:59. So 11 minutes in, it actually just came on. It just came on. They ain't lying to you.
Well, they say it's not.
Okay.
All right, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm sure it's people from the house or somebody in the audience or somewhere was listening to see if the sound was on, because you know they've accused you of doing sneaky, conniving shit like this. They've accused you of this already. So they would just let you know, hold up, before we get too deep.
Okay, my name is Reed
Hey,
Harvey.
man.
I'm a long time
Hey, man.
resident.
Hey man, I'm in the middle of the show. I'm in the middle of the show. Could that wait? Is it really that serious?
My name is Reed Harvey. I'm a longtime resident since 1986. My question is, what was the financial status when Tiffany Henyard was elected? What has your administration done or accomplished to better that? Are you aware that the village administrator currently is in a bankruptcy proceeding? Something like this does not happen overnight. 1 Timothy 5:8 says, but if any provide not for his own is what he has authority, influence over, which is as the village administrator, and especially for those of his own house. He hath denied the faith because he calls himself a man of God and is worse than an infidel. Worse than an infidel. There was a meeting maybe 2 weeks ago, the secret squirrel meeting. Well, maybe tonight we're gonna have the city girl meeting. But essentially, one other thing that I might just point out, and I didn't have time, shame on me for not researching.
Come on, old head.
But there was something called the
You draining the
Shackman
energy.
decree. And so I'm querying that perhaps the board might consider whether or not there can be some kind of home ruling so that the political patronage and hiring people that are cronies, that walk on eggshells, can't really do and discharge their duties for fear of recrimination, fear of losing their job.
These are people that once voted for her, and she thinks she's gonna win the second term. I want to see how many people actually are in support of her during this meeting. Seems like she's 0-2 right now.
Or perhaps even personal attack. Thank you.
Yeah, he kept it short. He hit them for with a Bible scripture and left.
Good evening, residents. Edward Steve, Mayor Board.
0-3, because I already seen this brother. He finna give it up. He is about to give it up. But yeah, she 0-3. Y'all keep count with me. We trying to see how many supporters the mayor got, because she always telling us how she actually doing the work. So it got to be somebody out there that love her, other than the people that's on her payroll.
Trustees, department heads. It's been real hectic in the village of Dolton media-wise. I want to start out by saying self-accountability is a bad thing in this administration. The mayor can blame everybody for what's going on, but she has to look at herself. Nobody told her to get on TV and lie like that. Blatant lies. Did you spend this on a credit card? No, sir. I don't know where they got that from. That's unexcusable. These are easily verifiable lies. That's unacceptable. That immediate attention didn't kick up until them lies came out on WGN. Nope.
These is facts. These is facts. The dude came to you with his research already done. That's why the lie was so shocking, because unbeknownst to you, they were already telling the viewers that you had spent this money. They showed him exactly how you spent it, and then he asked you, because he was just going to simply ask why. If you said yes, why? Do you think it's wrong? And you could have been out of this. You could have hit him with your PR spin. Well, I go do this and I bring back millions and yada, yada, yada. Ha, ha, ha. Say the bullshit that you spend. But no, you told lie after lie after lie. Then you was about to lie again and just was like, Any more questions?
Nobody was really paying attention to checking for Dolton like that until then. Also, the financial reports. Who's the finance chair? Stan Brown. Does Stan know anything about the finances? Can he answer any questions? The trustees don't have the credit card receipts, the mayor's village reports and financial reports. Does Stan have it? Because the rest of the trustees don't have it. And she's going to say everybody's lying. They do have it. The attorney general is asking for credit card receipts. I guess the attorney general was lying too. So this is where we're at in the village. It's self-accountability, and the mayor can blame everybody. I know she wants to say I'm a Black woman, and it's because I'm a woman. You know how many women that she's affecting? Look at what she did to Dr. Scott down the street.
Most of the people you're fucking over are Black women. And as you heard, it's 2 men up there, but a Black woman spoke. So you don't care about Black people. You just want to use that, as a lot of people do in the current climate that we're in, because, you know, if you do that, you get sympathy and support. Oh, they just said, yes, it's the Black people doing it, and I'm a Black woman, and it's no different than what you're doing. All the people whose license you stripped and locked up and shit, tow yards you locked up because he had a event that they've been having for years, and you had they had the car show that they've been doing for years, and you had some little whatever, and you had locks put on this man's business. It's a Black man you affected. So why should you get special consideration? Oh, it's because you're a woman. Y'all women fought to be equal. So you can't, when it's convenient for you, act like you're frail and helpless when you've been touting strong, Black, and independent for at least 30 to 40 years. Just can't do that. You got to pick a struggle.
Let her open up. Look how she talks to the other Black women up here. These are all single mothers, just like her. Look how she talks to them. Look how she talks to the clerk, who's old enough to be her mother.
This brother is giving it up. So he said like he in the Nation of Islam or something, don't
it? Because the rest of the trustees don't have it, and she's going to say everybody's lying. They do have it. The attorney general is asking for credit card receipts. I guess the attorney general was lying too. So this is where we're at in the village. It's self-accountability, and the mayor can blame everybody. I know she wants to say I'm a Black woman.
Did I hear about the lady running for congressman for Illinois, Keena Collins? This fool wants to have fewer police in neighborhoods. They must have a low crime rate in wherever she is. Whatever city she's in, it may have a low crime rate. I can see that. They got a big budget. Crime's pretty much non-existent. They ain't had a murder in 32 years. There's some cities out there like that. They had murders in 30, 40 years.
And it's because I'm a woman. You know how many women that she's affecting? Look at what she did to Dr. Scott down the street. She wanted to let her open up. Look how she talks to the other Black women up here. These are all single mothers, just like her. Look how she talks to them. Look how she talks to the clerk, who's old enough to be her mother. Look how disrespectful she is. If y'all can't see that, a lot of y'all.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. She gonna lose.
See, she's so disrespectful. And she
told me, don't say nothing else.
I don't want to hear from you no more. How do you talk to an adult like that who's elected? Everybody that works for her know how disrespectful she is. So the problem is, be careful. Like Chief lied last time and got caught up. The cars were about to get repoed. Oh, that's handled, Trustee House, when it clearly wasn't handled. So when you be careful, there's life after this girl, and you have to move on. And if you're on camera lying for her because she told you to lie, believe me, it's all recorded. Everything's recorded. And be careful not to lie on something that can easily be proven that you lied. The chief said it was handled. It wasn't handled. They almost repossessed the car. That's unacceptable. Unacceptable. So trustees, residents, keep watching Don't Trust the YouTube page. We're going to keep putting this madness out here because it got to stop.
There you go. The world about to be watching now. Just not the first time, because just every resident watched, but that's enough. Everybody's informed. But She put it on the map on Roland Martin, which is why my nose ass made sure to go back and get it. And he just said it too. I ain't subscribed. Let me subscribe.
Gotta stop. And again, nobody was
We
checking
gonna keep up with this until her ass get indicted, cause it's coming.
for this until the mayor got on TV and lied right through the camera, smooth, without a bite in the eye. That is dangerous when you can lie like that easily, or stuff that you know can be verified is true. So thank y'all so much, trustees. Keep fighting, keep holding this administration accountable, keep fighting for transparency, and don't let her bankrupt this town and then blame it on y'all.
This nigga
And
needs a
Trustee
round of
Clerk,
Time is up,
applause.
sir.
Please put our picture back
Time
up.
is up, sir.
Damn.
All right,
She,
ladies and gentlemen.
hold up. The cameraman ain't shit. He's zoomed in on her. She looking at him like, motherfucker, I'm finna get you whacked. That's how the mayor they zoomed in on the mayor's face. Oh shit.
Again, I'm gonna say it this last time. You cannot disrupt the meeting.
Who disrupted the
Hold your
meeting?
claps, hold your statements, hold your comments. If you got something you want to say,
Clapping is a disruption?
to the podium, but you cannot disrupt the meeting. Next time that happens, I am going to clear the room.
Oh, nigga, you abusing your power.
All right, go ahead.
There go a woman.
Good evening, everyone.
2 men, 2 women.
Board of Trustees, residents from the village of Dolton. I'm Valerie Stubbs,
Hey, Valerie.
former trustee for the village of Dolton,
Okay.
23-year resident. Been in politics all my adult life. I'm 65 and I've been in politics ever since I was 18. It was a statement made by Keith Freeman that the village of trustees would not vote on to take a bond out for Homewood disposal. Well, for $1.4 million. Correct me if I'm wrong. The residents pay over $2 million every year for Homewood disposable that's included in their water bill. So I wanted to know why in the world would you want to take out a bond that the residents have to pay along with the interest, notwithstanding after you pay the 1.4 million, you have $600,000 to the good. It was also stated, and that gentleman said it best, that Mr. Keith Freeman, if you can't take care of the business of your own house and pay your bills, and this is public information, and you have to file bankruptcy, and you do not include both of your salaries, the one from Thornton Township. I don't know what your position there is because I have FOIA and my FOIAs don't get answered. And also the village administrator. I've asked, are you a village administrator, 1099 or with benefits, or are you just a plain 1099? So today I'm asking that you either step down.
Oh yeah, you 0 for 4. And another question that Roland Martin asked, that he said he asked her staff and he hadn't gotten a response. He said, I noticed that several of the people that work for you at the village of Dolton also work for you at Thornton Township. And he said they're paid, they both of the jobs are full-time jobs. He said, so how are they able to work full-time jobs at both of these places when they all run on the same hours, the government hours, the 9 to 5? He said, how are they able to do a job here full-time and there 5 days a week? I was like, ooh, now they still in time and shit. They is going to jail. This is federal. This is federal. These niggas is still in time. That was a great question. I didn't even think about that initially. When I was constantly hearing that they worked, I was like, yeah, so you can't be a city employee for 2 different cities full time. Now, part time will be possible. You work 2-3 days a week and then you be at the other one. But full time, it ain't no way.
Or the trustees for the village of Dolton that voted you in to vote you out because you are no good for the residents of this community. Also, I want to ask the question again. I asked it the last meeting, but the mic was cut off. Why is Trustee Belcher's picture sitting there as opposed to being on the wall with everybody else? It don't make any difference whether or not, Mayor, you like an individual or not. This is business. This is not about liking or disliking. This is about the business of the people from the village of Dolton.
Ma'am, your time is up.
These residents are so cold, they be ending their shit anyway right when they call time. They ain't arguing, they ain't saying no extra words or nothing. They ain't been here before.
Okay, next.
Damn, she ain't got no supporters. You ain't put one plant in the audience to say Tiffany cares.
First of all, good evening, everybody, to give me the chance to become
Oh
a
shit,
Dolton.
you got the Quickie Mart owner up there. Maybe the Quickie Mart owner is for you. Let's see what he say. He got to sell his slushies and shit.
Village hall to be talk, and whatever I will talk is nothing but truth. I've been in this village been 10 years, Miss Mayor. I never have any problem to be disrespectful to my business, disrespectful to my neighborhood. I've been in this town been 10 years. And the way I have revoked my license, I've been paying my tax good. If I made a mistake, you
Oh,
have a
she
tax-
done took Ohio license. Son of a, you done took the Arab money. You lucky they didn't behead you. Yes, it is racist, Melissa, but it's also true. You know this nigga owned a gas station. You know he, what other business he got? Gas station. He ain't got no restaurant. Yes, Springfield. Thank you. Come again. That's awful. Oh shit, he said, I've been in this motherfucker for 10 years. I ain't never been disrespected. You brought your black ass in here in 2021 and shit been hell. Oh, Ohio mad. I gotta take Apu back to the top. Somebody ain't that racist. Don't he own the game? It's not a racist if it's true.
First of all, good evening, everybody, to give me the chance to become in Dolton Village Hall to be talk, and whatever I will.
You don't know what he is. You can't even see him. The fuck? You just want to argue. You can't even. I'm looking at Apu Ohaji. What's the Aladdin? I'm looking at him. He got a magic carpet and everything. And a floating Slurpee. Coke. Cherry Coke flavor.
It's nothing but truth. I've been in this village been 10 years, Miss Mayor. I never have any problem to be disrespectful to my business, disrespectful to my neighborhood. I've been in this town been 10 years. And the way I have revoked my license, I've been paying my tax good. If I made a mistake,
He talks better than Goodwill. I will give him that. He talks better than Goodwill.
you have a chance to give me the chance to be, I can create my any mistake what I made it. I will try my best to be whatever the violation I have giving on my paper is nothing but the lie. They say every time we have 15 to 20 police car come over there and helping us, that's not good. They never help us like that. And we never expecting. The last time what they give me ticket for $750 to be two girls argument of outside of my establishment. And this is the reason I have to revoke my license. I paying every month $8,000 rent. I have only one child, which one I'm taking care of it right now. I'm taking care of the another kids. I run more than 23 family house in Dolton. You're ruining your own people end of the day. And everybody get hurt. Is a small people.
Oh, so he own housing and a gas station. Cut up then, G.
It's very important. Everybody run the life just because of the they having getting good pay from the good establishment. If the good establishment, good business not gonna come in the Dolton, how the Dolton gonna survive? That's all I want to talk. I just want to be a fair justice, and I'm not trying to revoke my license. I work hard for my money. And you really work hard for your money, and when you have to lose for no reason, it's hurt. It's nothing but hurt. Thank you, guys.
Next.
He flew out on this magic carpet. 0 for 5, Mayor. Don't nobody like you. That's fucked up.
Greetings to citizens, elected officials, and media especially. We need the media simply because there are strategic power outages at certain times throughout these proceedings, just like last week. And denial.
See, that's why they said you sabotaged. That nigga said it'd be power outages. He said we need the real news station here. This nigga got a radio voice. He should be a news anchor or something. The Black Ron Burgundy.
Greetings to citizens, elected officials, and media especially. We need the media simply because there are strategic power outages at certain times throughout these proceedings, just like last week. And denials notwithstanding, we know that's a blatant lie. Secondly, I usually address most of my comments to the audience, but I'm going to talk to Tiffany Henyard and Keith Freeman. Keep my name out of your mouth.
Oh shit!
Okay?
Oh shit!
Now, unless you want to.
Oh shit! Old head said, "Keep my name out your mouth." Oh shit! Sparks is about to fly. He ain't going. What is that? 0 for 5 or 0 for 6? Is this 0 for 6, right? Because we had the 2 men and the 2 women. Then we had Haji, and now we got dude. Nobody likes this woman. She do the work.
I usually address most of my comments to the audience, but I'm going to talk to Tiffany Henyard and Keith Freeman. Keep my name out of your mouth, okay? Now, unless you want it back, because you will get it back. I'm just letting you know face to face. I'm not going behind your back. I'm telling to your face, please, we're not on a first name basis. Let's not pretend anymore, okay? You got that? I hope you got that.
Damn.
I couldn't believe I looked at this agenda. And
this nigga standing on business. That's how you stand on business. He looked dead at the say what he had to say. Now he back to his agenda that he wrote.
Saw the word secret squirrel on a freaking on a professional agenda for a village. If you look on that first page, she has secret squirrel meeting on there. You know what made that necessary? 11 council meetings. There have been 11 meetings like this that have been canceled, where the trustees get their agenda items on the agenda, and they have been unilaterally canceled by this secret squirrel administration. Because squirrels hide stuff. They bury stuff in the wintertime and hide that dirt.
They hide
nuts. This is what is happening right now. So if you want to put secret squirrel on a freaking agenda, get some help. Secondly,
guys, do y'all think that's a bit unprofessional to have on an official city, which is a government document, a secret squirrel meeting? You couldn't call it anything else. You couldn't call it illegal meetings according to articles. Secret squirrel. What y'all think?
This city hall that we pay for has been shut down 11 times in a row. That's why we have to have those other meetings. We can't even get access to our city hall.
So Mr. Lou, you think it should say secret squirrel?
Only because people want to hide their little secret squirrel agendas and then come back and rant and rave and insult people when they bring it up. That is absolutely pathetic. And I was wondering, is the Auditor General aware of what's going on here? If we can get something from get the Auditor General in here, because there is no way all of this paperwork keeps staying hidden. The secret squirrel has buried it. So we need to deal with the secret squirrel's lack of transparency. This is what we got here. So we can sit up here and pretend this is an official proceeding, but There's another official proceeding that's supposed to happen every third week in the month, and it hasn't happened 11 times straight, and that is obviously intentional. Well, enough is enough, okay? If you're not gonna be professional about it, you need to step down and leave us the hell alone.
Damn. And he walked off, and they ain't had to say time or nothing. Fuck. He getting beat up.
Good evening, Board of Trustees, residents, mayor, and the department heads. I'm here to express deep concerns about the township's lack of transparency
Oh shit,
related to
07.
financial records. If there is no discrepancies in our finances, then why the resistance? Why
the
not share
deficit?
the information to the residents? The mayor has recently reported in a recent interview that our deficit is 2 million rather than the 7 million. If that's true, where's the proof? Yet she has failed to give us the proof. The mayor also has made claims that the proof of financial information is on the Dolton's website, yet it is not. That is false. We don't need any more videos. We don't need anything else saying that what you're claiming to do for the village. We need accountability. We need information on the finances. Stan Brown, Trustee Stan Brown.
07.
I find myself perplexed by
See,
your.
remember, we had the 2 men and the 2 women. Then we had Ohaji, so there's 5. Then we had the nigga that just dropped the mic that came up there and said, keep my name out your motherfucking mouth. And then we got her, she's 7. She 0-7. Nobody likes her.
On the finance committee.
They diverse in their hate
to
for her.
focus on our village finances. Yet discussions from you from this critical topic are notably absent. Where are the finance committee meetings? Why don't you speak up during these board meetings? Where are the financial reports? Surely you should have that information, right? Why don't we have it? I urge you to refocus on the financial health of our community and share with us your actions and plans for enhancing transparency. Trustee Holmes, I must ask, what do you believe your role to be? As a public servant, your role is to represent the residents' interests, yet your actions don't align with our concerns and our needs. As an activist, you should be driven to tackle injustices and push for significant changes in our township. I urge you to align your efforts more closely with our community's pressing needs. To the residents, continue to speak up, speak out, do not be afraid. We demand transparency, and that's what we should get. Thank you to the trustees for what you are doing, the rest of you all. Thank you for continuing to fight on our behalf, and we appreciate you. Thank you. Have a good evening.
And this ain't edited or nothing, they back to back. It's not one person that support her. Damn. Can we get 8 in a row?
And so I have serious concerns about everybody. We experienced the recall, and I experienced the
Pull the mic closer.
I wasn't able to get the recall costs. The taxpayers' money was spent on a recall, but we're not deserving of the bill. We can't know how much it is. Right? That's non-transparent.
This 8 in a row.
You guys had t-shirts, buses, billboards, but we don't have a bill. How much was the bill? No one wants to say. Moving along, we have no meeting minutes. Since you were sworn in, Mayor Henyard, we have no meeting minutes. The clerk says it's Keith Freeman's fault. Keith Freeman, what say you? Why don't we have meeting minutes since the mayor's been sworn in? The clerk said it's because of you. Okay. Well, Kwame Raoul will find out because he did call you in September and you called me. So we need those meeting minutes. Also, there should be an ordinance in place. If there is not an ordinance in place on executive spending, no one should be able to spend how they want.
Why did it take you that long to come out there and adjust the mic, or somebody should have said, tell her to step closer to the mic?
And then give the bill to the residents. If there is no ordinance in place, there needs to be an ordinance in place. That's all that was needed instead of that expensive recall bill that we never received. And so make sure there's an ordinance in place on spending in the village of Dolton. Also, the skate rink, the basketball court is across the street from a carcinogen pumping waste dump, Circon, water integration. That needs to go. Why are we sitting in a town that burns feces? Why is that going on? Jason, you were at the ribbon cutting?
Because that's typically how most cities get rid of their waste. They burn it. Yes, shit gets burned. It happens. There's a area in Memphis called President's Island where that's where they process sewage and burn it.
Stubbs was at the ribbon cutting. Ed Steve was at the ribbon cutting. Why are we in a town that burns dooku? That tells me that our leadership ain't right.
Ma'am, to be fair, they were burning shit well before 2021. And if you wanted to upgrade to some newer technology, it would take some time and infrastructure and funding to get this. I won't blame that on this mayor. She's halfway through her first term because re-election 2025. You can't blame that one on the mayor, ma'am. You look like you're in your 50s, like 40s, 50s. You look like everybody seems like they've been there 10 years or more. Why hadn't this been something you brought up prior to her administration? You can't put this on her plate. I don't like her neither, but nah, this not this one.
And so, Chief Lacey, you know, it's really disappointing that she made you chief because you violate a lot of people's rights. You violated her rights when we were in the water department discussing my bill and you pulled right on up. You wanted to put my Stubbs out for clapping, right? Like you so good, but we seen you, the whole village. We saw you breaking somebody's property. We saw you, yeah, in your team jersey. Then you wore it to an event. And so you should be very careful about how you treat the residents because you do violate our rights. We had a right to speak. We had.
Ma'am, your time is up. Your time is up. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am,
Okay.
your time is up.
Oh Lord, and there's always one. Just when I was complimenting the city, saying how these people, they ain't say no extra word. It always got to be one. Now, coincidentally, she a little bit darker than the other ones that have been up there. There's been some dark ones up there. Well, there's been two, but well, actually, I take it back. No, you know, she chocolatey.
Ma'am,
For a second.
your time is up.
I know, it's okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Damn.
We had.
Ma'am, your time is up. Your time is up. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Said, is it? Is it? Yes, he wouldn't have said it.
Second.
Ma'am,
Okay.
your time is up.
Did I have like 5
Ma'am.
more seconds?
Your time.
Damn, she said the nigga with the adjusted the microphone interrupted, so I got like 5 more seconds.
Right.
I know, it's okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Damn.
Right. That concludes.
Because she wouldn't stop. You supposed to stop when they say time. Is it really up? I got 5 more seconds. I got something else I need to say. Send it an email, ma'am.
Public comment. Thank you all for coming to the podium to speak. Next on the agenda is general announcements. Are there any general announcements?
Damn, so y'all took 8 general comments. None of them were in your favor. What are the odds of that?
All right, go ahead.
Good evening, residents. This coming Saturday, March the 9th, will be Tea with the Trustees. It's at 140.
Tea with the trustees. See, politics is fun, ain't it? On the grassroots local level.
700 Evers, and it's Tea with the Trustee. Starts at 9:30. So information will be given and things that you can't talk about at the board meeting. You can definitely discuss some of those things at the Tea with the Trustees. Thank you.
All right, anyone else? All right, go ahead.
Thornton Township, Supervisor Henry and the Board of Trustees of Thornton Township is extending a tech savvy class for seniors from 11 to 1 p.m. every fourth Thursday of each month. Tech savvy class. It's don't hesitate assistance, mortgage assistance, 3-2, or either 3 travel anywhere in the township.
Yeah, okay, that's it. Come on, bud. Get back to the
police department. We may be small, but they got a good heart. And I like to send a thanks out to them, thumbs up, for apprehending a criminal from Chicago that was pursued out here after a homicide. This individual, very dangerous. He took a shot at the police department. So I'd like to take my hats off and tip to him for apprehending that individual. He's now in custody and has been charged with first-degree murder. That's the end.
All right. Is there anyone else?
I have a report.
No?
I have a report.
Okay, go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. Happy Monday. I would like to just make an announcement regarding our Thornton Township Assessor, Cassandra Elston. She's partnered up with our Illinois State Rep, Thaddeus Jones, and they've partnered up with Helping Hands Tax Network. So they're offering a free income tax return services for seniors. Phone number is 708 household income assessor. Follow on our Dolton.
General announcements. All right, moving on. Next, we have mayor's report. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to the residents of Dolton for keeping me in your prayers. Thank you for loving on me, sending me uplifting messages. I do need that. As
you heard this bullshit? The residents of Dolton is doing all of that, yet not one person came up and said, thank you, Mayor. Not one of them. All 8 people that spoke was like, nah, I ain't gonna be able to do it.
With our assessor. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
All right. That concludes general announcements. All right, moving on. Next, we have mayor's report. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to the residents of Dolton for keeping me in your prayers. Thank you for loving on me, sending me uplifting messages. I do need that. As you can see, our village, our community, myself, we are under attack. It's a shame that people can come to meetings and just tell one-sided stories and not get the entire side of both stories. In the next week, you will hear myself speak to anything anyone has spoken about me, anything anyone has put out there, because it's facts over fiction for me. So
in the next couple of weeks, Mayor clapping back.
Facts, I will show receipts, and I will make sure that our community is back together as one, because there's always one band, one sound. And I don't want people to get away from loving on each other, because there's so much hatred in the world that it amazes me how people can get together and come to a board meeting and just have hate in their heart and not love on each other, try to uplift one another. So
it should amaze you that the people that love on you could have got together at the board meeting and loved on you just like these people hated on you. You had no idea all 8 of them people was gonna be like, fuck you. Where's the people that's praying for you and sending the email? They can't show up, they bedridden. She keeping her fire though. She is not going.
my goal is to still continue to do that. What I ran for office for, I ran because I was and still am the people's mayor. I would not stop loving on you and providing a way for you. I wish that people would put facts out there, such as the money that we win and we got awarded. We don't have it. It's coming down the pipeline now for our community. All the programs.
How can they report it if you don't get them the paperwork?
That we create all the housing issues that's in our community that we're standing in the fire for. I also want people to know that we help pay your light bill, gas bill, water bill. We even help you bury loved ones. We even did a mortgage and rental assistance, which was really, really dope. A lot of people came out to get assistance. These are things that people don't tell you that we do. Mental health, you guys are really big on helping people get through whatever that issue is.
Which is probably why y'all got a $7 million deficit, because it costs money to do everything you just named.
Their life at that moment, because people need help now. They don't need your help when you win or when you're successful. They need you when they're going through their hardship. And that's what I always have done, and I'm gonna continue to do. Lead my people, provide a way for them, and go get resources that bring back to community. Because right now, the Black and brown communities are always last to get anything. And right now, today, our communities are first to get things that normally the other communities will get before us. We have been awarded the most in the state of Illinois, a 6.8 for our village of Dolton, and 9.2 for Thornton Township. The most out of any mayor, the most out of any supervisor. So when people talk all these things, it's all gossip. And I get it, because all y'all are here. People like—
Why are you telling them about what you did for Thornton Township? They don't give a fuck. They don't care about your other job in Dolton. Stop bringing it up, what you do for the other people. Because you got 6 for them and 9 for the town, for Thornton. The village want to know why they ain't get 9 and the other one get 6.
Run off of negativity or he say she—
If this is even true, because you ain't showed nobody these paperworks.
I don't sit at tables that people talk about people. I sit at table where we talk about uplifting and how we're gonna build a community. And that's what I want my people to learn and grow into. Because right here,
you still have to talk about people to uplift them in the community. Getting around it, you have to talk about people. The context in which you talk about them may differ, but you have to talk about people.
Talking about other people not gonna get you anywhere. You would never grow by just trying to put dirt on somebody else. Now, don't get me wrong, that dirt gonna help somebody else because they need dirt to grow themselves. But I just want people to know, like, stop with the mess. Because at the end of the day,
need dirt to help them grow. What the fuck? She is trying to. She thinks she is too cool for school.
hey, we still gonna be a village. We still gonna be here when all the cameras leave. We're still gonna be a community, and we still gonna take care of thy neighbor, no matter what. But right now, it's nothing but a show, and it saddens my heart to just see that people focusing.
You started the show, man. You
on just the minute things, the things where you gotta throw your hand, throw your rock and hide your hand, and that's what's going on in our village. And to my staff. I apologize for all the mess that the Board of Trustees have created as it relates to people coming into our—
Wow. I apologize to my staff for this bullshit the trustees they got us into. Not me, the trustees. This is all the trustees' fault.
Community and basically harassing you guys. All right, quiet down, guys. Quiet down. Quiet down. You have to listen. If you don't want to quiet down, you don't have to take.
The audience is like, this is bullshit. But I didn't even hear them.
We're still gonna be here when all the cameras leave. We're still gonna be a community, and we're still gonna take care of thy neighbor, no matter what. But right now, it's nothing but a show, and it saddens my heart to just see that people focusing on just the minute things, the things where you gotta throw your hand, throw your rock and hide your hand, and that's what's going on in our village. And to my staff, I apologize for all the mess that the Board of Trustees have created as it relates to people coming into our community and basically harassing you guys. All right, quiet down, guys. Quiet down. Quiet down. You have to listen. If you don't want to quiet down, you don't have to take it. But I apologize for that because a lot of that's going on, and that's the stuff that you guys don't see. And it's the tunnel vision that I'm speaking of. One-sided. You only hear one side. You don't hear anybody else's side but the negativity. And I'm here to tell you that they are having issues. Stop creating chaos in your village where we all lay our head with some of us. Because I don't know where they lay it, but where we lay our heads, that y'all got to stop that. Because no matter what, like I said, when the cameras and the mess go away, we still have to live here. We still gonna see each other in the grocery store, in Walgreens. We still gonna see each other in passing. So that's why I keep trying to preach and teach that you have to love on each other. And to the youth, please love on them. I know you guys like turn your back on them because they make mistakes. They human. We all human. We all make mistakes. But it's a matter of how you come out of it. As I always say, we're going to go through, but we got to grow through. And the people that live here have to make sure you pass the baton and make sure that you loving on the you too. Because you was once them. And now they need your help. And they look into the older people for guidance. But yet the older people sometimes don't got it. And I'm trying to educate the people. So you have to be willing to take the message in and then make a judgment, which nobody should judge anybody. But only judge when you got both sides of the story, not one side narratives, which is negative narratives in the media.
Nobody should judge anybody, but only judge when you got both sides. What the fuck?
So with that being said, I want to speak to Women's History Month. This month is Women's History Month, and I want to uplift women throughout the state of Illinois to keep pushing, because I know I'm going through what I'm going through, but it's a lot of women that's like me that's going through mess, where people think they could come in and strong arm them and tell them what to do, and don't think that they're not going to fight back. So I want them to know, keep going. Don't give up. Never, never, never give up. And keep
going to jail.
No matter what you do, and this is to my women, because I know how hard it is. It is a boys' club, and unfortunately, they don't want us leading like we're doing now. I have two big, powerful seats, and everybody thought they was going to be able to come and tell me what to do. They thought they was going to start this little smear campaign, and I wanted to fight back. I'm going to always fight for what's right, and I'm always stay the course, and I will be victorious when all the dust clears. You see, mark my word. So, with that being said, I'm going to go into this veto message. The veto message is related to the secret squirrel meetings, yes, that the Board of Trustees have, and that's a meeting that's a violation of the Open Meeting Act. You cannot have a quorum without actually coming here. Your meetings are set here for Village Hall, but yet y'all go everywhere else to have this meeting and to talk about Village Big. The Board of Trustees, and I repeat, do not run the Village of Dolton. It's up to myself, the village administrator, and our administration. That's who run the day-to-day. That's who run the day-to-day in any other municipality, but people don't got the facts, so they don't know what to believe. You just listen to one side, once again, then get both of the sides to know what's true and what's not. So I'm gonna read this into order, just so you know, and yeah, I normally have video, and today I might have two, but anybody want to see anything that's going on with myself, anything that's going on with the truth, with the facts, with the receipts, I will be posted on Tiffany Henyard on the Move podcast. You can go to Spotify, Amazon, you go to any of those platforms to see what is going on, and I will drop the first one this Friday. So stay tuned. I know everybody asking and to text me about it. So I just want to put that out there so you know it is coming. So that our board meetings can be our board meetings. And we don't have to go back and forth. And we can actually get through the business, and then we can actually go home to our loved ones and then take care of the real business. Because when they sleep, I'm still working no matter what. When y'all leave, we still gonna work. And it's gonna be just another story and another day. So this is the message related to February 2nd, 2024. Special meeting, which is the secret squirrel meeting that the Board of Trustees had. Drink some first, so I can get Before I deliver my veto to the items approved by the board at their special meeting / secret squirrel meeting on February 22nd, 2024, I must let the public know that the actions of the board are illegal and void from the start. Technically, I do not believe I even have to veto these illegal actions because the board, once again, acted unconstitutionally and in complete disregard for the law. This board can't seem to get it right. The judges have told them, and I repeat, they've told them several times, they lost every lawsuit. So again, if it's me, I win all the lawsuits. They haven't won one. So everything they accuse me of, we go to court, guys. That's why I said get both sides. We go to court, and I win. Myself, me, the village, because I represent the village. Let me go back to that part. The judges have told them that they can't take away the mayor's power or change the form of government. I continue to be shocked by what the trustees seemingly do. Not know what, well, let me see.
Man, you don't know what you wrote?
I continue to be shocked by what the trustees seemingly do not know about municipal government and Bert Olden's desire to confuse the residents of Dolton, causing chaos and leaving a trail of destruction and financial hardship in our community. I am
She
ashamed
sound
of
like she
the
got to read with
continued
her
behavior
finger.
by trustee Jason House, trustee Tammy Brown, Brittany Norwood, and Kiana Belcher. I encourage every resident to take a stand for our community against their continued hatred. However,
Ma'am, you do realize all them people that spoke, they urged the trustees to keep doing what they was doing. They didn't speak ill of them at all. They could have held them accountable and said they was fucking up if they were, but they did not.
as the board will likely continue to ignore the law and vetoing all items passed under item 7 on the agenda. So that's my veto, and then we're gonna give you a veto of the things they passed at their secret school meeting. I just wanted to point out the things that goes on that you may not know. For instance, the board of trustees taking me off the bank account. I didn't even know that. For a whole year, I didn't have no access to any bank account to make any decisions in our village. It was all up to them. Little do you know, I put, of course,
If that's true, how were you able to get the Tahoe that they didn't know about till they read it at the meeting? And how were you able to utilize the credit card to go to Vegas and all these other places if you've been locked out for a year?
on it out to the
Is anybody gonna get to challenge anything she got to say, or do they just have to be quiet? I'm wondering. Because I think I heard a trustee laugh, but they said, quiet down, quiet down. Don't let the crowd get disrupted. Or he gonna clear this bitch out.
and some of you guys read it, some of you was thankful for me keeping it transparent, because they didn't tell you that, but they illegally went into a bank, trustee Jason House and Clerk Key, and took me off the bank. And that's how you know that everybody's in on it, because no one called nobody here. This is $1 million account, $1 million account. No one called anybody to say, hey, did you know someone's in the bank trying to remove your name, your signature from the bank? Come on, guys. Y'all call a spade, but they did do that. They lost. The judge said it was unconstitutional, illegal. All these things is in the transcript. So no one has to lie about anybody, but these are things that my board members are doing, keeping up chaos. When we're supposed to work together and move the village forward. It's a shame that right when I got in office, I've been fighting with them, and I still been doing the work for the residents. You need tree trim, you need sidewalks done, you need your streets repaved, you need any type of program, I'm still providing. So that's why I said, check facts. Why they creating chaos? They haven't did one thing for you residents, not one. But any ordinance that they pass, anything that they choose to do, they literally put it on their secret school meeting, and they put because it's official to them. So I wanted to put that out there, and that's for the record, that it's not right what's going on in our community, and I'm gonna continue to stand for the residents of Dolton. So thank you so much for hearing me. Stay tuned again, Tiffany Henyard on the Move podcast. You can check that out. It will be all facts, receipts, things you can utilize, you can repost. I know y'all like to repost things. And then to those people that don't understand how social media works, I am considered clickbait. Clickbait is when a person go and they make a narrative, a story, or something like that, and basically they put out different news, fake, negative.
You're not a clickbait, ma'am. You are ain't shit mayor that everybody's talking about. It's not clickbait. They're not talking about you because you're good. It would be different if it was all good publicity. And it still wouldn't be clickbait. That's just part of the game. You're being recognized for some good. You want to be recognized for the good you do, but unfortunately, the bad you do outweighs the good. And that's what people are concentrating on. Way more bad than good.
Right. And basically, people click it because it says Tiffany Henyard. They make money off of clicks. I don't know if y'all know how that goes, but that's how this game goes. So that's another thing of why things are moving so rapidly, because it's now a social media type of market. When before it was like newspapers, or y'all can live in that community in order to know what was going on. So that's the facts to what's going on, and I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you again for listening to. Yeah, go ahead.
The mayor's official veto message is 5 pages, not including exhibits. So she did read it for the record, but is requesting that I present a copy to you and that you print it in the minutes verbatim as written. Prefatory statement that she did read, Clerk. If you could also print that.
All right, next on the agenda is village clerk's report.
Thank you, Mayor. I noticed that for the February 5th minutes, you said they need to be amended. If you can let me know what those amendments are.
Oh, they finna argue, y'all. They finna argue.
Because I don't know what they are.
This lady here look like she smell like shea butter, like she been ripping Black Power and wearing dashikis for the past 39 years. She got blonde dreads, she got her glasses on, and they are about to have a nice little back and forth. Shout ain't going.
So the amendments are on the recording. I don't know if you watched the
I don't know
recording,
what it is
wrote it.
specifically that you're saying.
The stuff that you wrote in the minutes for me, they're not accurate.
It's what
On
I
the
have
mayor's
on the recording. But if we could talk specifically, or you send me an email, I can take a look at
Yes, it's on the
it. Yeah,
the
but I
recording.
need to know specifically what you're saying.
Do y'all have a recording? For the clerk?
Play a recording now, but I just need to know specifically what those items are that you feel.
Okay, I'm asking right now. Do y'all have a recording for the clerk's part?
Myself.
Right, but on the recording, it says, you got different dollar amounts on there. It's not accurate. But when I went back and watched the tape, I know, but this is what I'm saying. Every time we do this, you never make any type of change. And I've been telling you for years that you never write my portion of what I say. And then when you do write anything, it's not accurate. And then I go look at the tape and I'm like, okay, that's your job. You ran to be a clerk. I mean, check the minutes. So then you don't write it in there. But everybody else got a whole paragraph, a whole book of whatever they said in the meeting. But mine, it was always referred to the mayor's office. Everybody that say something up here, you write anything they all say, anything. But me, you don't write nothing I say.
Do an hour, sometimes 2 hour long report. And what I simply asked you some time ago is if you can just give me a copy, just like give me a copy of the vetoes. And I will make sure your stuff is attached to the minutes. Just like department heads should give me a copy of their report. The only department that comply with that is the Public Works Department. They've been very on time with that. They have not missed a beat. This is how we did it before. I don't know why that stopped, but you know, I'm just asking something simply. If they're reading off a report, what's wrong with them giving me a copy? If you're reading off a report, just like you just read this veto, what's wrong with giving me a copy?
I have no problem with giving you copies.
I've
But what
asked
I'm
for it for quite some time, and then I can take that and summarize it into the minutes. That's all I need.
okay, but what I'm trying to make you understand for me is that everybody up here don't give you a report.
They
No,
don't
listen to me.
do
Let me
a
get it out.
long report.
Everybody up here that have not given you a report. You write everybody's statement is what I'm saying.
They just
When you did my statement, you put that I said we made we bought in $2,000,
No,
and I didn't say
2,000.
it. Do it said in a
I
minute.
read that wrong. Or maybe I just.
It's
didn't
not.
get
It's in the
We're
minute.
not gonna go back and forth. We're gonna look at it.
Okay,
I'll take
but
a
what
look.
I'm saying to you, you know, I was trying to go back and forth with you. I'm just trying to make it clear because every time we come, it's not clear. And you say you get it. I'm saying that in the minutes, I want my stuff to be written on the things I really say because you're the record keeper. So if somebody go for you the minutes and then you wrote something that I didn't say or didn't do, then they're wrong and they would think them are right. That's why I'm complaining about.
Okay, and again, I asked you if you can give me a copy of what you're reading. No problem.
Okay,
Putting that
okay,
in the-
all right, I got it. But I guess
So
you
let's
won't see what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, your job is to do the minutes regardless of somebody give you a copy and making sure they act no matter what.
That,
You're supposed to
that
make sure
makes
they
the
act.
most accurate sense is to get a copy. So moving on, I'm just gonna go into communications since we did not get the minutes approved today. And I just want to remind everyone that early voting has started today. So if anyone's ready, interested in voting for the upcoming election, it starts today. It ends on Monday, March 18th. And then the general election voting day is Tuesday, March 19th.
They ready to
So
get her the
if
fuck
you
up out of
are
there.
not aware, early voting has already begun. That concludes my report. Thank you.
Okay, and then last, clerk, when could we get a copy of all the ordinances, resolutions, intergovernment agreements, all of that stuff?
Oh, I really need copies of the intergovernment.
What, I'm asking, when can we get a copy
I
of
need
all those
copies of
things?
those too. First of all, you have to be specific. The clerk maintains the records of the village. So if there's something specifically you want, just like attorneys and everyone asks, they don't ask for everything. They ask for specific items. I am not to give you all of my records. I am the keeper of the records, okay?
You are, and that's
She the keeper the fuck. You ain't finna debo me.
not what I'm asking.
I'm still talking. You
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
get respect. So I'm the keeper of the records. Is there something specific you want? I have no problems turning it over. I have never refused to turn anything over. But to tell me to give all my files to you, that's incorrect.
Nah, bro.
That's incorrect. That's all. I'm done with it.
All right, as long as you're done. All right. I'm asking for every single record that our village has. And when I'm asking for it, that don't mean you give me your original. That means you make me a copy of them and you give me a copy of everything we're asking for. We've asked for ordinances, resolutions, intergovernmental agreements, and you have not gave us anything. He had put it in email, me and the village administrator has, and myself, we've asked, and you have not gave us anything. So what day can I come down and you make me copies of everything, and then I have what you have?
And just a point of reference, everything that you put on the agenda, I never get the original copy of.
Let's go back to what I'm asking you. What day can I come and get?
I get those? I'm not gonna give you every record in my office because I'm the keeper of the records. I maintain the records of this village, nobody else. I do. So if you want something specific, you can ask me for it, but you do not get all of my records.
The clerk said, you want my records, you gonna have to take some. You have to slide fuck over my dead body.
And I'm done with this conversation.
Okay, Clerk, you do know that, I'm gonna educate you again about the law and I'll educate the public. The mayor has the right to review any record in our village at any given time, for those that don't know how the rules work. So I'm asking again, the clerk, can I have the records, meaning a copy? Keep the original, I'm not asking for the original. I want a copy of what I'm supposed to check out that you're not allowing me to check out. So are you refusing me the opportunity to come in your office?
This is a board meeting, ladies and gentlemen. The board meeting is lit.
Just to review all the records.
This shit could be reality television.
Clerk, are you refusing to allow me to do that? Clerk Keith?
She said she ain't talking no more.
Because we can go, I come down tomorrow at 9 a.m. But I want y'all to see that it's another side to all this. Y'all see the mess with whatever narrative they put out there. But you see that I don't even get things to do my job as it relates to an ordinance or resolution. Something so simple. You can just email it to me in all honesty. But I don't have it. And I'm texting her and she just went on mute, as you always see. And it's like, no, nothing get done as it relates to them. And then we have to go and fight and go back and forth about, can you FOIA the records? Why would I FOIA something that I'm entitled to get as a mayor? As a mayor, that's my job, for those that don't know that. But okay, she ain't got nothing else to say. Moving on, village administrator.
Oh shit. I'm surprised these folk ain't never got to fighting in public. It's only 20,000 people in their town. The FedEx Forum hold 18,000. So I'm surprised they ain't got to fighting. Volume go out? Yeah, cause they moving and shit. We don't hear nothing. They done cut the mics off.
I said, we'll go ahead and go. Come on, Ron. You come up next.
What's up, brother Ron?
Good evening, Mayor, trustees, Madam Clerk, department heads, and residents from the Village of Dolton. Just a couple items on my report this evening. The first item is we are going to be applying for partnership with Cook County CDBG block grant for a maximum amount of $400,000 for infrastructure improvements. Also, we will be applying for the Invest in Cook project, and that'll be also for infrastructure projects. I will work with the Public Works Superintendent. What is the item that the board has on the agenda? It is an intergovernmental agreement between MWRD and the Village of Dolton. That is for 5,818 linear. This is a public.
Okay. Because Ron, I think he said he had to go. Can we do a motion to approve this item? Are you guys okay with that?
So moved.
All right. Is there a second? The motion is second. Any discussion? All right, call the roll, please.
I think this shit done.
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown,
Aye.
trustee Tammy Brown, trustee House.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor, Madam Clerk, trustees. I'd like to discuss today the IMRF expenditures as well as the police and fire, the contract negotiations between our unions. With the general administrator,
Yeah, I think all the good
the
stuff
sergeants,
done, yeah.
they asked me any questions that are in my report, Mayor.
All right, next is
Mayor. He asked if there was any questions. I got a question. In reference to the contracts, that you're saying because of the increase, wasn't those increases included in the budget?
The budget we submitted was changed by the trustees, so you would have to ask the
nope,
trustees
they ain't
who
done.
crafted the new budget.
Okay, but the original budget that you created, was those funds included in the budget?
Yes, they were.
Okay, thank you.
All right, next is police, Chief Leslie.
Thank you, Madam Mayor, the board, Board of Trustees. The Dolton Police Department responded to 2,671 calls for the month of January. They enforced 542 parking citations. They wrote 334 state tickets, 5,847 red light citations. Overall major crimes are down, car thefts is down, and I'd like to thank the village of Dolton for listening when it came down to leaving their vehicles running, when it came down to the winter, because that dramatically helped. So I had to call outside agencies where there were major was the housing department.
Yeah, come on, you're boring, Chief.
Okay, so this is nothing that's being made up. This is nothing that you can't look up yourself. Also with Pablo's, that business was shut down.
Oh, he explained why she
Also
was
have
shut down. Okay.
down for the activity that was going on in your club. Now, I've
shit.
To also
skip
when
it
it came down to leaving their vehicles running, when it came down to the winter, because that dramatically
He was
helped.
boring me, but he finna go
So
off.
there are some things I would like to touch on, Madam Mayor, if I can.
These niggas they do not mind slinging mud at each other. They don't mind at all. They gonna take their shots. He finna explain why these niggas, he finna explain why Apu got his business shut down.
That way, everybody has a clear understanding when it comes down to these nightclubs and what actually was going on with the nightclubs. I'm glad that the owner of Ricky's is still here, because in my hand, I have all the calls that the Dolton Police Department responded to. Also, where we had to call outside agencies, where there were major fights, shootings, and guess what? People, well, okay, I understand. Major fights, shootings, and incidents at your location. You don't have to believe me. You can FOIA it. Whereas there's also body cam footage. Okay, so in short, the mayor had nothing to do with closing down the club. It was the housing department, the police department, whereas we enforced it because of the violations, whereas you did not have your license. So yes, your business was closed down for the activity that was going on in your club. Now, I have also invited you to come and see me, that whereas we can correct some of the issues with your club. You failed to show up. You had your hearings. It wasn't just something that we did. You had your hearings. You missed your hearings. The last hearing that we had, you didn't show up. So yes, sir, your club was shut down. I also have the U-Haul location, and the residents in Dolton know about that U-Haul place on 142nd, next to the expressway. Whereas what he was doing, he did not have a license, but what he was hosting was a strip club joint. All on paperwork, all on video, okay? So this is nothing that's being made up. This is nothing that you can't look.
He wasn't charged though. Yeah, I let that guy go. We saw
also
it on
with
the news.
Pablo's, that business was shut down because of the incidents that happened there, where the shootings, whereas they had fights to where we had to call outside agencies. Okay? To
This
where
nigga
even the
here,
Burger
there's
King
3
across the
yellow
street got shot up.
folders. Ain't
So this
showing
is
one
nothing that's
paper.
being made up. People can say what they want, but one thing I'm going to do is enforce the law. It's just that simple. And you know why? Because the village of Dolton deserves better than what they've been getting. When it comes down to the repossessed cars, since Ed Stevens, I don't know if you're still here, Trustee House, when that happened, and I brought that up, that everything was fine. What wasn't brought up was the mayor wasn't on the bank account. It was an automatic deduction once a year. I have no idea who makes an arrangement for an automatic deduction for a car payment once a year, but it was done before the mayor's tenure. And what ended up happening when the mayor was taken off the bank account, they conveniently took off the payment for the car. Now, you don't have to believe me. Okay, you can Google this, you can play it.
They
and get
conveniently took off the payment for.
Guess what? It'll prove exactly what I'm saying, but that's okay. So when it said that the cars were being repossessed, the cars were nowhere near being repossessed. They're not in a repossessed business. They're in any car dealer is in the getting paid business. That's what they want. They want their money.
This nigga is crazy. Did he really just say cars don't get repoed and they got several reality TV shows where they just towing and repoing cars and things of that nature? It's a whole term, the repo man. I said they were never close to being repoed. Y'all owed $100,000. Yes, y'all were. Y'all hadn't paid in a whole bunch of months, they said. The news report reported nothing about a payment once a year. But I mean, that could be possible. But y'all didn't make the payment. Y'all was like 6 months behind on not making it a yearly payment. But I forgot you said they conveniently took it off. So when she got put back on, why wasn't that expense put back on?
But since we didn't know about what had happened, since we were not informed what had happened, Trustee House, then what ended up happening was, guess what? That letter came out with your name on it and Clerk Key's name on it. When we were made aware of it, it was immediately taken care of. So the Dolton Police Department was never in jeopardy of their cars being repossessed. And again, you don't have to believe me, you can FOIA it. So if you're gonna do something,
He doesn't think the news agencies that reported on this shit did their due diligence. He don't think they did. He tripping.
right, say the facts. But that's okay too. The other thing was the $1 million that was taken out of the budget with that meeting that was illegal over at the Park District. Okay, I'm bringing it up again. Yes, I am. You know why? Because just like was brought up in reference to salaries for my officers who go to make sure the citizens of Dolton are safe, who go to these shots fired calls, go to these domestics, they're entitled to be paid properly. But because it was taken out of the budget, now it has to be figured out how we're going to do it. But guess what? We always survive. We do.
I wish you would stop saying, guess what?
Now, regardless as to whether you want to believe it or not, you don't have to believe it, because for those of you that were at that meeting, you know exactly what they approved and they didn't approve. So this is not something that's just being said. But the bottom line to the whole thing is that the money that was taken out, and you talk about defunding the police, I think $1 million taken from the police is definitely being defunded. And if you're proud of that, shame on you. But the bottom line to the whole thing is my officers do their job. And everything that they do professionally. And that's one of the reasons why I'm glad that I am where I am, because guess what? They can get the service that they need, and the backup that they need that this administration is giving you. Because guess what? Right now, what's going on is politics. Right now, what's going on is we are the community policing meeting, which will be tomorrow at 6:30.
And guess what?
Come and voice your opinions about your neighborhood. You will see us in the area as far as walking, talking to the residents and seeing what's going on. I'm pretty sure everybody in this room has seen my officers out there on the street, especially on Sibley. That was one of the big deals. Sibley, Boulevard. I'm pretty sure if you ain't got caught by them, I'm not saying you should, but if you ain't got caught by them, slow down, because I've instructed them to enforce the law. We also are initiating a new drone program. With this, anybody that can understand the drone program, that's when a drone is flying up in the air, that thing is flying up in the air, and I have 2 officers that I have sent to school. They have their FAA licenses, so they can fly those drones. We will also have a drone car. And what this does is it keeps the officer from running into the weeds. It keeps the officer from going to places that that drone can pick up with thermal. And all of that is being paid through asset forfeiture funds, state and federal. So it's not coming out the general fund. Just like when we did the K9 unit, trustees tried to pull the check that paid for the K9 unit, and it was asset forfeiture funds. Who does that? That's okay, because we have a K9, we have a traffic unit, and now we have a drone unit, and there are going to be some more things out there that are good that you're going to see. So, bottom line to the whole thing is for now, trustees, if you're really for the police department, then be for the police department. If you're really for the residents, then be for the residents. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Uh-oh. Okay, you're out of order.
Well,
you're out of order.
So, ma'am, guess what? Guess what? For actually what's going on right now, okay? What's going on with us right now? We have enough officers right now, and we are hiring more officers.
All right, you out of order, ma'am. You out of order. All right, finish your report.
So to end my report, ma'am, with the trustees, if you're gonna tell it right, not just what you want to tell, and back the Dolton Police Department. That's all I'm asking. That is my.
May I be recognized, Mayor?
Okay, well, we're gonna continue with our report. So
can I have
you
a
cannot.
comment
No, you
about
cannot.
the
We're gonna continue with our report. Okay, next we have fire. Chief McCain. Now here's our deputy chief. Fire department. Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you, Mayor. Trustees, Madam Clerk. Spreading throughout the home, inside an attached garage, and
Thank you, Mayor. Good evening, all. Public Works Productivity Report for February.
Don't care about public works.
Deal with the water. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Next is housing, building department.
Don't care about that. I want to
People
hear the
don't know when we
trustees
came
talk.
in. You never mentioned once that the administration prior was in shambles. What you said to me was,
oh shit,
passion and your compassion for here.
Building departments, William Moore.
Thank you, Mayor. Good evening to our board, to our directors and managers, and to our citizens
He
that
said
are
he
here.
got something to say.
Madam, if I could, I know it was said that, we're kind of cronies for you. It is an absolutely honor to work under your leadership. With your passion and your compassion for the people, we work tirelessly. So I just appreciate you with the vision that you have for the housing and the business licensing department. What people don't know when we came in, you never mentioned once that the administration prior was in shambles. What you said to me was, fix it, get it done. So I appreciate you not making any excuses. We're going to continue to work. I want to say to our residents, any of the residents that are here, that has called the housing department, the business licensing department, we work tirelessly to service you. We have our team briefs every week, and we tell our team, this is our side, so thank you. So I'll be giving my housing report and my permits report with fees. The 70.
He sounded like he was finna come with the smoke.
Also, I just wanted to say that, Madam Mayor, sometimes the best man for a job is a woman.
These folks is not going. They
Let the feds do their job.
Uh-oh.
Let's just get something done for the people. Okay, you don't like the mayor. You don't like what she did. Y'all say the feds are coming. Let the feds do their job. Let the feds do their job. Now, once the feds come and they don't find anything, are you guys going to be willing to apologize to this lady? Because everybody know the price of everything that's happened, but do anybody know the cost that she paid to do it?
They saying something in the
Now, I really
background.
don't know anybody here personally, and I didn't do no favors to get no job or anything like that, but I come to this job every day and I work hard, and I got a bunch of hardworking employees here, nothing to do, everything, every day. Other businesses are saying, hey, we don't have any parking spaces for our, and people come here into our town, and evidently nobody's read the ordinance, because the ordinance says you have to be a resident to be a business owner in Dolton. So nobody's read that.
Oh, she talking about our pool.
It's hard to do a job, but I'm targeted, I guess, because you say I'm the mayor's pick. Well, she got a good pick. She got a great pick. And if all the stuff y'all say I do, on top of me doing a great job, then you gotta find you a Kim. I just want us to get along for the greater good of the community. And if you guys don't like what the mayor do, at least respect her and give her opportunity to run her uphill battle. 3 weeks of the city of Chicago for water.
A lie.
For water. Now, everybody want to say we didn't know the city of Chicago for water. She didn't get this position without any deficit. It was money owed to everybody when she inherited the office.
You code enforcement, how you know?
Okay, you don't like her. You don't like what she's doing. If something wrong with the feds show up to get her, then we're going to continue to do a great job for the village of Dolton. And that is my report.
Thank you, Kim.
Very well.
The feds come get her.
Next is corporate bills. Trustee Stan Brown.
Thank you, Mayor. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Stan got something to say.
I did hear something very true today, and I appreciate that from old trustee Ed Steve. No, I'm not a finance major. I don't specialize in finance, but I generalize enough to read this report. We pay a finance director to put these numbers together. They scrub these bills down and put the numbers together, and yes, it's being read. So this is not here where I'm going to be debating on, arguing about numbers. The report is being read. The numbers are here to be read, and if there's anything that myself, any trustee needs to know, we got a paid finance director, Tanjanique Miller, who we're supposed to take our concerns to. So with that being said, I'm going to read for the January 31st, 2024 corporate payment register, $213,261.42. Water fund register, $376, $944.05. American Rescue Plan, $459.90.
All right, so it's been motioned. Is there a second? And any discussion?
Yes, Mayor, I have another superseding motion. Okay, so I want to ask for a superseding motion. This is the electronic switch, right? These are same items from last month, essential, $1.63. Page 1, that's $7.68. 2 cents. Page 3, Kirk's Bar.
Second.
All right.
My motion is, so that being said, I'm in support of paying all bills as they being read. That trustees vote on. Nobody.
Superseding motions are off the electronic run list, meaning they already been paid. So for you to say all these people should be paid, they already used the card and it wasn't approved. So they've been paid because it's being.
I see why you're not here. Thank you.
May I make a comment?
All right, go ahead.
Trustee Stan Brown, these superseding motions are off the electronic run list, meaning they already been paid. So for you to say all these people should be paid, they already used the card and it wasn't approved. So they've been paid because it's being put into record of items that were not approved by the board, or since we no longer have access to accounts payable, in my viewpoint, may have not had a receipt. So the items have already been paid. It's a matter of checks and balances. And since everybody, you just made the question, the great statement of we have a finance director, maybe if she give us information that we request. We don't have to sit here every person do this.
So thank you for agreeing with me. That's why I said it should be paid electronically.
They already been paid.
It's already been paid.
What? They're the stand still.
I'm sorry, did you request any of those receipts that was just removed? Any of the stuff that was just listed, did you request that?
No, I don't need that.
Okay, thank you. So thank you for that comment, Finance Director. So if you didn't request anything, how you guys telling the people that you request and we're not receiving, you're not getting? So that's the lies that I be trying to play.
It's not a lie.
As relates to, they say one thing, but
Right,
really
please.
the facts is the fact, which we're showing you up here today. And Trustee Stan Brown made a great point. If it's an electronic warrant, why are we playing this game? Why are we putting on a show for residents? For real. Let's be 100. We all adults. If it's already paid for, why are we sitting here taking it out on a warrant? It's within the authority. It's within the purchasing power. What is the problem? But that's what I'm saying, that people are playing pocket tricks. These are games that we play. We spend about 20, 30 minutes on every bills list, and we're gonna go through it. They're gonna take this out, take that out, and you ask why a deficit. When people don't pay bills, the bill still exists, no matter how y'all look at it. So you see who not paying bills, but they blame us. You're looking at it with your own two eyes, residents. Pay attention, pick up, stop with the smoke signals like it ain't working. So we got a motion on the floor. You guys want to remove those items, which is still within our authority, but okay, $100 for some food. Don't make no sense to me. But we'll play this game. It's a motion and second. Please call the roll.
I got a comment as part of this discussion.
There's no more discussion, trustee. We're done now, so we're moving forward now.
We didn't finish.
Trustee,
May
we're
I wait
done.
for you to finish?
We're done, trustee.
Okay.
We're gonna be all day on the
The
bills.
motion, because this is what we're gonna do.
It's already a motion. It's
Okay.
already motioned in second. He's taking the items out. That's what we're calling the roll on, and we're gonna move on.
We have to that out, Sister.
We finna move on.
All right, go ahead. Call the roll, trustee.
Hi.
No.
Trustee Tammy Brown. Trustee House.
Aye.
Trustee Holmes. Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Motion passed.
All right, go ahead, trustee Stan Brown. Next item.
Corporate payment to March 4th, 2024, $33 for the
Boy,
It's been motion and second. Any discussion?
Yes, Mayor.
All right,
If I may.
go ahead.
Again, a superseding motion. Once again, the same items that we've discussed in previous meetings, and the items, most of them, approve the bills as read with $3.03, $83,900.
All right, is there a second? Get the motion in second. So then motioned by trustee House,
And we talk about bills being paid.
then motioned by trustee House,
Uh-oh.
second by Belcher.
We got agreement.
Any discussion?
Okay, I have discussion. We always get up here every single month and we talk about bills being paid. Here we are making more bills and we're not paying the bills that we already have. I got a phone call Friday and it says, I've called everybody in the village. I can't get any response. I've been calling the public works director and I think I'm getting
Stop moving your mic.
Here is a bill here that we have made. One bill is for 12/14/2023. The other bill is for 8/31/2023. It is for Moscow Designs. Beautiful Christmas ornaments, I must say myself. They cost us $65,000 that the vendor is looking for payment as of Friday. And I do have the information here, so I do have fact check. I had her send me the email so everyone can have a copy and see this. We are not paying our bills. Yeah, we got the bag, but it must be empty.
Wait a minute. They is too ghetto for all of this. It's one white guy in that meeting, and I think he the lawyer.
I can have a copy and see this. We are not paying our bills.
We got the
Yeah, we
bag,
got the
but that
bag,
bit's empty.
but it must be empty. Because we ain't paying no bills here. $65,000 for Christmas lights. Again, they're beautiful. $40,000 for media electric. 40,000 plus. To be exact, $40,518.88. And this came from the account receivable, young lady, Kristen Daly. So this is not a lie. $40,000. We wonder why we can't get street lights. We're not paying our bills. We refuse to come here to service us. You say they do the work, then pay them. Let's pay these people. We're not paying them. On top of that, we have a bill for $19,899. They are for 122 banners of Home Street.
Quiet, please.
Now I wonder where these banners are going to go. Somebody tell me. 122 banners, they all can't fit here. So they must going to go up and down the street on City. You want to talk about money being spent recklessly? Here it is. Your bills first, and you can do whatever you want to do, as long as it's approved by the board. Get approval first. Stop spending our tax dollars like it's willy-nilly. It's not. And you want taxes to go up. When I came here 17 years ago, $2,300 in property taxes. I'm at 69 plus. For what? For what? Stop taking my tax dollars and playing games with. This is what I'm talking about. And then you want to say it's not true? Here it is, right here. And the email was sent to the Public Works Director. Thank you.
Mayor, may I be recognized?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, first off, what we're not gonna do is disrespect the Public Works Department by trustees that's never even been to the yard.
He said to be zesty. First of all, what we're not gonna do. Boo-boo. He's sitting up there. He not dressed for the position at all. He in his FUBU t-shirt.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, first off, what we're not gonna do is disrespect the Public Works Department by trustees that's never even been to the yard. You've never even been down there.
Okay.
You trustees spend your time calling my employees instead of directly calling me. And then you want to stand up here and discredit the work of the Public Works Department.
I don't have to call you.
I didn't interrupt you when I didn't interrupt you when you spoke. Now you want to sit up here because we're at a meeting and bash the Public Works Department, the reason why you got water in your house today. Something we're not going to do. As it relates to me, we spend money for our electric to ensure that the safety of the community. When we got here, most of these light poles were exposed. The wiring was exposed. Most of them were missing. Most of them didn't have bases, caps, or covers. Half the lights didn't even work. So before you mention the Public Works Department, get it correct. Because I've never said anything to any of you trustees that I feel that was disrespectful about the job that you do here. But what you will not do is disrespect the Public Works Department, because these people are here every day. I'm out here with them to do the work of the people. Next time you have a discrepancy, or one of the residents have a discrepancy for whatever reason they called you for, I don't know, direct them to me, please.
Excuse me.
You're elected, please.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Uh-oh.
If you come on to Public Works, you can't get in. Don't tell me where I don't go. I can't gain interest when you come to Public Works. Everybody want to know why you're there. They're calling everybody so that they can come over there. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. As I said, I'm not talking to you, ma'am.
Okay.
Say that. Say that.
1 second.
Again.
That's how
This lady called me. I didn't call her. I don't go out here looking for discrepancies. This lady called me. Email me this information. So it's not like somebody's trying to jump on you. If you do your job, you don't have to call me. I'm done talking.
Excuse me. Okay. May I say something? If you go to page 9 of your warrant list, the invoice that you're referencing, you're voting on that tonight. The other invoice that they paid in cash, we have receipts for that as well. So we're not paying the vendor. If you all vote on it tonight, they will be paid. It is already on the warrant list.
I need to be recognized.
Yep. Go ahead.
So the point of the matter is this. We do not have the receipts and we do not have the documentation. You know, it baffles me how many you sit here and you say, well, I got the receipts. Well, please show us like I stated, we do not have the receipts
We have not received financial statements showing where we are as a village since September. We have a jumbotron right here that we use for everything else. If we have, show us on the jumbotron so us and the rest of America can see where you all sent the trustees the financial statements, the credit card statements. We have not received credit card statements since last year around this time. At one point, when Trustee Belcher asked for them, the director, Janique, stated, we cut the credit card off. Trustee Belcher said, okay, can you just show us where we cut the credit card off? We still haven't received any proof showing that we cut the credit card statements off. Here's the jumbotron, show it to us, where you sent it to the trustees, showing us proof where we cut off the credit card statements.
It would be in the Senate email.
That the credit card is supposed to be cut off, but yet every month we're sitting here and we're voting on a credit card statement. Seems ridiculous. How are we voting on a credit card statement when there is no credit card? Again, RFPs, they continue to say, oh, well, they do the work, pay the people. If they wanted these people to be paid, one, they'll pay them like they do everybody else. They don't wait on us typically, so they shouldn't start waiting today. That's one. Then secondly, if we want them to get paid, let's be transparent. We all here, what's the problem with RFPs? We've been asking for RFPs since the start. Bring the people up here and let them bid for the jobs so we know what work is being done and how much we're paying for the work. Again, we continue to be silent. You sit up here and say what we can and cannot say. The fact of the matter is we all just want the paperwork. We don't want to sit here and be belittled by the staff with the things that you can prep them to say before the meeting. We're really sick of that. All we really want is the receipt. Send it to us, put it on the website. We don't even have to keep discussing it. Put it on the website so every resident in here can see the receipts. America, ask this lady and the administration for receipts. Provide them to us. So, and stop expecting us to vote on things that we cannot see. Nobody, no smart person with intelligence vote on something that they cannot see. Like the blind leading the blind. That's what will not happen. So I'm going to say again, I'm going to say, if we are provided with the receipts, residents, we're provided with bids, we won't keep having this dog and pony show that they keep creating. We'd be able to revoke what we came here to do. We came here for the business. Residents are ready to go home. Again, provide us with the receipts, provide us with the RFPs, and let's pay the people that we owe first before continuously mismanaging the money and making bills. We're not paying the lights, but they paying for first class flights. Make it make sense. Thank you.
Madam Mayor, may we recognize?
All right, let's have Janique go first, and I'll let you go right after her.
One, we receive an electronic warrant list because it includes ACHs, it includes wires, and in addition to that, credit card charges. I stated that the Fifth Third card that was issued by Fifth Third only was either canceled or suspended by whoever had administrative access. I will repeat that again. You can go and watch the video again. I did not say anything about Amex. Those are two different issues. Please be clear about that. So if you still have a statement that is referencing that, you have statements that you receive every month, financials, since September. I also provided them to the judge in the case, so I am not lying, and you can check your email.
And then when? Yeah, thanks. Okay, go ahead.
One day you say we're not giving you financials, then you come in and tell us what the deficit so-called is. So if you're not getting financials, how do you know what the deficit is?
Oh. Okay. Okay, go ahead, like, hold on, go ahead, Lex.
They rolling eyes and everything.
That you said that we were being depressed. It's unfortunate that we are still here because it's something you guys could have got way before this meeting. But I get it. It's politics. It's election time. But when it comes down to the police department, nobody up here has been prepped. These are the things that are going on that you guys also have control over. But guess what? You get up here and you say, guess what? We don't get this, we don't get that.
Guess what? Guess what? The guess what, Captain?
Well, I'm nobody's robot. But the bottom line to the whole thing is one thing you'll see me out there is on the street. You want to see what I do? Strap on a vest, put you in a squad with me. You can see exactly what the Dolton Police Department does because we do a doggone good job. Don't you ever say that I was prepped.
May I be recognized?
I'm sick of the man with the ad-libbing constantly. Stop it. You like a ghetto mama.
Hold on one second. Go ahead. Keep.
I just want to state it for the record that I'll be filing a FOIA request and I'll be sending it to Tammy Brown. So I just expect to get the FOIA back. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, just a couple of things. This is sad that we have to do this. Tangenique Miller just said that we got an American Express credit card, but
Tangenique, what a name.
of course, we do not have the statements and it's not in our packet. So if you can please provide, could you please provide the American Express statement that you want us to do, to approve? I want you to approve, because last time, since you keep saying back and forth what we're not doing, if you can just provide the information. We sat in a meeting in January. You said you had an email. I have requested the email. I have not received the email. Then the mayor sits here and say for a whole year, Jason and the clerk jacked the bank account. They went in the bank and they took her off. There was a ordinance that was produced. They used that ordinance, but once again, I had to provide and go back with information that came directly from the bank. And the guy's name is Nathan Colvin, that stated that Tangenique Miller, Keith Freeman, and Janice Johnson was on the bank account and can see the information from Fifth Third Direct. Then y'all have Lacey get up here and say,
damn, she dropping names from the nigga that work at the bank.
That the clerk and Jason House was on the bank account, and that's how the mishappening of the reefer cards. This is about the bull crap stuff that y'all see here and go through, because Janice Johnson is the one that issued the check. Y'all so big on throwing each other under the bus, y'all don't even know what y'all be saying. Janice is the one that issued. So Janice, you telling me because somebody switched names on there, they stopped the ACH, they didn't stop the ACH on the Tahoes, they didn't stop the ACH on those electric bikes.
Bam, got him. He said that's what dude said, they conveniently took the payment off for the police car, but her convoy kept getting paid for.
They didn't stop the ACH or any other issue. So here and say that the clerk and Jason House was on the bank account, and that's how the mishappening of the reefer cards. This is about the bull crap stuff that y'all see here and go through, because Janice Johnson is the one that issued the check. Y'all so big on throwing each other under the bus, y'all don't even know what y'all be saying. Janice is the one that issued. So Janice, you telling me because somebody switched names on there, they stopped the ACH, they didn't stop the ACH on the Tahoes, they didn't stop the ACH on those electric bikes, they didn't stop the ACH or anything else that been provided, they didn't stop the ACH or credit card on them $17,000 worth of skates, they didn't stop the ACH or debit card for anything else. So you get here and sit here and say these things, and you don't have a clue on what you're talking about. But then we have to go downstairs and probably vote on $40,000 for a lawsuit that you can incur. You don't do that to us. It's not fair. It's not fair at all. And we should have to come here and keep sitting listening to this crap. Then Tangenique just said the $19,000 that y'all about to approve is on the warrant list. Of course, that bill is from August. Who the hell want to see Tiffany picture all around town? 122 banners. Ain't nobody gonna approve that. And Trustee Brown, please tell them what those banners say. It ain't even about her picture. Please read off what the banners say. No, Trustee Brown is got to read off what they say. No, Trustee game, I'll see y'all in another month. Trustee Brown, tell me that you need to make.
I have eyes.
We're moving on, guys. We're gonna move on. Let's continue with our board meeting. She don't want the people to know she want us to pay $20,000 for banner to say black female. You ain't nothing you can do about it.
Whoa. She said the banner, $17,000 for banners that say the first black female, I love you, it ain't nothing you could do about it. And they trying to slick get them to approve that bill under their nose.
No, we're playing this game. I'll see y'all in another month.
Comment that you need to make.
I have
All right,
copies for
we moving
everybody.
on, guys. We gonna move on.
I have
Let's
copies.
continue with our board meeting. Cause she don't want the people to know she want us to pay $20,000 for damage for black female. You ain't nothing you can do about it. Like a lot of y'all ain't getting into me. But thank you, Trustin. Thank you. A lot of jealousy and envy. That's the shame. But go ahead.
A lot of the jealousy is envy. Now, she just told the people what you want them to spend $20,000 on, and you say there's jealousy. It's wasteful, man. You make $250,000 between both of your jobs. You spend $20,000 of your own money.
Okay, call the roll. So we can move forward.
She said y'all jealous.
The nerve of you.
Yeah, okay. This motion is for corporate aid.
Damn. I might start going to my local board meeting shit. When I see the council meetings, they get it up like that in there.
Trustee Stan Brown.
They say it's
Trustee
Stan Brown
House
name so much.
that motion to approve bills with the exceptions of the ones that he read out. So Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown. Trustee Tammy Brown.
Aye.
Trustee House.
Aye.
Trustee Holmes. Trustee
No.
Belcher.
Aye.
Motion passed.
Okay, so moving on. Next on the agenda, we have a couple of lawsuits that we need to settle. So we went in closed session already. I'm gonna give the floor.
With regard to West V Village, as a memo from my firm dated November 1 to the mayor.
To be, yeah. All right.
I'm just gonna keep going.
Yeah, go ahead.
Manji versus the Village, a memo from December 28th, and also Walker v. Village, memo from December 28th. These were all settled in accordance with the authority previously granted to us by the board. So it would be appropriate to just vote in open session.
All right, Board of Trustees, y'all have any questions? We can do one motion and just name each person.
Yeah, I can call out the names and the amounts. So with regard to Manji versus the Village, 50,000, West V Village, 50,000, Walker v. Village,
Right.
300,000.
Damn.
So is there a motion
$400,000?
to approve the 3 settlements as read?
I make a motion.
Is there a second? Is there a second? All right, it been motion and second.
But that money going to some citizens, at least. When they'll get it, who knows? They don't pay their bills.
The lawsuit, the lawyer,
Yes.
read his record.
Who motion and who
Belcher. Yep, and
Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Motion.
and McGrath LTD as legislative counsel. Is there a motion?
So of course, every month we come, we sit here and listen to this. While we shouldn't have legislative counsel, you get on TV and say you 25 and 0 and it's 25 and 0. And then, so I just had to pull.
She petty. She said it's not the letter O, it's 0. Ooh, she petty.
All of the lawsuits that either been through the trust.
The contract with Odison, any discussion?
Yes, can I be recognized? Sure. So of course, every month we come, we sit here and listen to this. While we shouldn't have legislative counsel, you get on TV and say you 25 and 0 and it's 25 and 0. And then, so I just had to pull all of the lawsuits that either been through the trustees versus Tiffany Henyard or Tiffany Henyard versus trustees. So exhibit 1, I'll be passing out.
Okay, we're in the middle of a meeting, but whatever. So anyways, just for the record, guys, I put this on the agenda so that we can be able to get things in order. Right now, this law firm has my board, meaning the Board of Trustees, and he tells them what to do. He has been wasteful spending in our community. When you guys talk about money, it's all through the lawyer, but y'all missing that. What I'm asking is for the trustees to finally do what's right and terminate the contract with Odison. Odison has lost several cases here in our village. And yes, I'm 25 to 0, and I'm still winning. Everything that you guys
You still didn't correct it. It's 0, not O. It's 0, but you can't be 25 and 0 if this woman said, I done pulled the files of every case versus either the trustees versus Tiffany or Tiffany versus the boy, I don't think if you were 25-0, she would be passing out papers to show that. I think the papers is going to show that you're not undefeated.
Alleged and accusing me
I hope she
of
get back
not
and
giving
read
you,
it.
not doing. I won every lawsuit. So again, I keep stating this for the record. It cannot be me. If I'm winning in court, we go to court for whatever they accuse me of, and then I win. But guess who spent your money? The trustees. They spent it, and they want the lawyer to collect. Same example. If a person keep losing in court, why the news don't never actually interview a winner? Delgado, he the one winning lawsuits against state legislative council. But y'all keep putting the loser on the news to tell people how to lose. That don't make sense to me. Like, pick somebody that's gonna tell a person how to win and how we win and why we win. Because everything they do is unethical, it's illegal, it's unconstitutional. Every judge put it in their order. So once you pull the order, they put facts out. It's not just putting stuff out in the media just to get people to think that somebody's doing something other than winning around here. Also, as it relates to the signature case, I stated that. I stated what the trustees have done along with the clerk. So when I do fight back as it relates to lawsuits against them, it will be factual and not my opinion of how I may feel about somebody. Because you cannot run a day-to-day operation off feelings. You run it off of facts. So is there anybody else that got anything to say about keeping this attorney on the payroll when all you do is lose? Yes. Y'all a secret score meeting that y'all just recently had, which was again illegal. You guys know you cannot appoint the attorney. Again, my power is not your power. But this is my point. Y'all sitting here telling the residents that it is and it's not the truth. I wish you guys would really just learn the laws and learn what you do. I do. I govern. You guys are legislative branch. That's the difference. But you guys want to do my job, which is govern the town. That's what I'm supposed to do day to day. That's all. Mayor. Yep. Go ahead. Just to clear this up, for all these lawsuits that you're saying that you won, you didn't, we still have, it's never been more than 9, and there's still 4 open cases that's in court. So for you to constantly sit here and say, I won this case, can you provide documentation to see all these cases that you won? Because this is public information. It's not.
Damn, it's never been more than 9. And you 5-0. It's the other 4 pending litigation.
Yeah, that's what I'm supposed to do day to day. That's all. Mayor. Yep. Go ahead. Just to clear this up, for all these lawsuits that you're saying that you won, you didn't, we still have, it's never been more than 9, and there's still 4 open cases that's in court. So for you to constantly sit here and say, I won this case, can you provide documentation to see all these cases that you won? Because this is public information. It's not like I went and made it up or anything. Anybody can go to the Cook County Clerk of the Circuit Court and pull up Village of Dolton versus Tiffany Henyard, or Tiffany Henyard versus Village of Dolton, and see this stuff. So where is these 25 cases come from? So it's amazing that you're admitting that I've been winning every case.
Wow. This woman has been on Roland Martin and National and touted it here, 25-0, as she said. When the woman points out it's only been 9 lawsuits, you won 5, the other 4 are in litigation. She said, it's amazing you saying I'm doing all this winning. What if you lose the last 4 that are in litigation? You would be 5-4, ma'am. That means you just as right as you're wrong just as much as you're right. That was her response. I'm glad you telling these people I'm winning, but not 25-0. You stunting.
Versus Village of Dawson and see this stuff. So where is these 25 cases come from? So it's amazing that you're admitting that I've been winning every case. So I didn't say you was winning. You won 1 case. One. You had 14 cases. Just how you won 1. Just I don't know. What case? Watch your hands. Let my attorney handle that. Because you just asked me a question. Let my attorney handle it. You guys won 1 case. Absolutely. Point it out. Show it to me. Y'all ain't won nothing. Absolutely. That's the problem. and now y'all wanna sit here and upset about my record of 25. Oh, I just won one last week.
And she's still saying 25-0 when it's 5-0. You can't, if there's only 9 cases ever filed, you can't be 25-0.
Don't worry about it. My point, don't worry about it. I'm gonna do that again. You can follow me, subscribe to my channel. Tiffany Henyard on the move if you want to get the facts. If you want the tea, you get it from me. You see me there. That's what you need to do. So all I'm saying to you guys is everything that somebody said, y'all need to fact check. Because people can easily tell y'all something, but we winning. They not winning. But yet they spending y'all money. They $2 million on a lawyer, $2 million. This man went and tried to take money from us, the village. If I wasn't right here, he would have held it. Don't y'all see what's going on? $2 million from the insurance. Twice. Not once, twice. $2 million. And did you tell them about the lawsuit we got against them? That $2 million, we divided it by each trustee. Each one of them was responsible for $500,000 apiece. Trustee House, Trustee Belcher, Trustee Brown, not Stan Brown, Tammy Brown, and Trustee Millwood, and including the clerk. All of them. But they're not telling you these facts. But this is the fire that I'm standing in for you, residents, you. They keep on spending your money, but want to point the finger at us. At the end of the day, myself, my administration, we done nothing but work. Anything you ask us to do, it got done. They talk about lavish trips. They talk about travel. That's a lie. Point it out. Show me where I've been right here from Dolton. That's a lie.
They showed it to you on the news. What the fuck? They pulled the credit card bills. Hey, Cheryl, you late. We about to head out in a few. They almost through arguing. Politics is fun, though. She said, show it. What the? I can't believe she went back to being delusional.
We done nothing but work. Anything you ask us to do, it got done. They talk about lavish trips. They talk about travel. That's a lie. Point it out. Show me where I've been right here from Dolton. That's a lie. Show me where I've been from Dolton.
Show me where I've been for Dolton.
But again, these are things that people just threw out there. The news, yeah, y'all. The news just threw out there, and I don't go from Dolton. I don't know how many times I got to tell y'all that, but yet y'all put that out there. That negative narrative.
Ma'am, they pulled the records for Dolton and Thornton Township. That's how they was able to tell us how much you had spent between both of them. Oh, you going to jail.
I'm sick and tired of it, guys. Stop with the mess. We here to do work. We got elected to do work. You guys ran on my ticket, especially Belcher. Ran on my ticket, ain't never won none in her life. Lost every election. She won 4-5 times. Well, ran 4-5 times. She only won with me. Only one when she got on my ticket. Go check it. I ain't got to lie about that. She ran for mayor. She ran for trustee. And trustee. And then it lost every time. 4 or 5 times. The people do not like her. Period. And that's why she keeping up all this mess. Continue and do this whole back and forth. The point is, we have to stop, guys, and pay attention. If y'all gonna make judgment, look at both sides and judge for yourself what you feel it is. That's it.
Hey,
that's it. So again,
well, I don't know these people neither. Ever, it's the mayor and her board of trustees. It's Dolton, Illinois politics. It's just a whole bunch of arguing going on. The mayor going to jail though.
I think we should terminate the contract with Olson. Olson has been sitting here running a clock up on the village. He's right now currently trying to get money from us. He has them vote to pay him to settle that. How you voting for your own attorney to get paid? That's the conflict of interest in itself, but y'all not paying attention to that. What lawyer you know can use their board to vote to say, hey, settle my debt, and they approved it. This is what they super score me. The same one that's sitting next to you. They cannot do that. It's a
Bam, he said the same one that's sitting next to you. Your attorney does the same thing. Nice comeback. See, they witty.
So you gotta be the parent.
You would,
what lawyer you know?
You wouldn't think this is a board meeting. You would not think this is local government politics going on. You think this is Jerry Springer or something.
Their board to vote to say, hey, settle my debt, and they approved it. This is what they super score me. The same one that's sitting next to you. They cannot do that. It's a shame. So you gotta be to pay attention to things like that. And it's a shame because one thing I'm gonna say about Michael Delgado, he's very credible. He's a super lawyer, just like the super mayor. He's a super lawyer, and he got so many accolades as it relates to what he does with his firm. So you guys should check it out. I know you don't want to hear it, but go fact check what we're saying, not what somebody else's opinion is. It's like high school, man. Stop. Go check it out for yourself. But again, y'all need to let go of that attorney. I'm gonna put it on here and keep on putting it on here. So at the end of the day, he running amok in our community, and he got everybody looking big. Look at our board. We going back and forth over Otis. That's crazy. Somebody that don't do nothing for community, somebody that continue to try to take our money, somebody that convinced you guys to do a recall on me and lost. And then he put in bills, residents. This is what y'all know. This is the kicker. He put in bills for an election work. You can't do that. A municipality do not pay for a political election, but he did. He put it in there. So for you that, but ain't nobody checking what I'm saying. You listen to the mess and not seeing the facts of what a person really trying to take over in our village. So with that being said, it's a motion in a second.
So the lawyer trying to take over the village?
On the floor, call the roll, clerk.
Trustee Norwood.
No.
Trustee Stan Brown.
Yes.
Trustee Tammy Brown.
No.
Everybody gonna say no.
No.
Trustee Holmes. Trustee Belcher.
No.
Holmes didn't vote.
All right, well, residents, what I will say to you is we're gonna continue to win, protect our village. I'm not gonna let someone come and take our money from our accounts here in our village. You gotta pay attention to the conspiracy that these 4 or 5 people got going on in our village. Next on the agenda is override of the mayor veto for February 5th, 2024, January 2nd, 2024, January 24th. Motion?
I have a motion. Do I need to do these individually or collectively? Okay. Okay, I would like to do an omnibus. Okay. I would like to do an omnibus vote for item E, and I make a motion to approve the override of mayor veto for January 2nd, 2024 and January 24th, 2024. That's my motion.
All right, is there a second? Second. Is there a motion and second? Any discussion?
She vetoing
Trustee
this
Norwood.
shit.
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown.
No.
Trustee Tammy Brown. Aye. Trustee House.
Aye.
Trustee
Stan
Holmes.
Brown or out?
Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Motion passed to override the veto for January 2nd and January 24th.
All right, is there a motion to adjourn?
I make a motion to adjourn this meeting.
Second. Motion and second. Ms. Carver?
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Trustee Stan
We
Brown.
done. I got a vote to adjourn the meeting. What the fuck? All right, y'all. That was it. It's turmoil over in the village of Dolton. I'm surprised. We gonna see on the news that somebody done whooped Tiffany with now she got security. Somebody gonna whoop the finance lady that was talking smart to everybody. Tanganyika gonna get to fight with somebody at the local Walgreens. Watch, it's gonna be on the news. Till tomorrow. We out. Whole team shining, we stars, big dipping. Get a lot of haystack gang in the sip. Niggas ain't real, nigga. You gotta feel me, nigga. Smile in my face behind my back, you tryna kill me, nigga. You say you got beef, then what you wanna do? You screaming, fuck me, now nigga, fuck you. You ain't hard at me. Couple kick dough, couple robbery. Nigga get extorted, get aborted, he don't pay the fee. Posted in the north, got the 2 to 4 recipe. I be cooking chicken bit, not talking rotisserie. I got all my hater man, I know that they sick of me. Who the fuck he think he is, motherfucker MB3? I honestly pay him no attention. They up under me. Haters call me Visa cause I'm everywhere they wanna be. Ladies, man, catch me with more honeys than a bumblebee. Say she got a husband, but she always wanna suck the D. State gang, true sipper, who these niggas wanna be. I've been getting money since a younger. I've been pushing peace, stay strapped. Gotta watch your back when you're in the streets. Friends turn to foes, never know who your enemy. I was in Detroit, he ain't keep the same energy. West side down the slide, I don't think he feeling me. I was on some demon time, nigga talking about killing me. There no business, let's see all that shit that you gon' do to me. Come outside, why you scared? I thought that you been a G. We don't bluff, we pulling up, we different down in Tennessee. Riding through the city, I'm with it, I got my 9 o'clock. If it really fitted, let's get it, I got the gun locked. Green and white square, been serving them on the same block. Dime piece with me, she foreign, she come from Bangkok. Riding through the city, I'm with it, I got my 9 o'clock. If it really fitted, let's get it, I got the game locked. Green and white square, been serving them on the same block. Dime piece with me, she foreign, she come from Bangkok. I got an old school bitch, call her Aretha. Shawty so fine, shawty she a keeper. Smoke that reefer, preferred by the quarter. I do this for my kids, my sons and my daughter. Get treated like a king, hoes call me sire. One look like Lotto, the other look like Maya. My plug, he ain't playing, he only talking them numbers. I cop it, whip it and ship it, my money coming in bundles. Different flavors of kush, orange, grape, and apple. If a nigga try me, it's gonna be a disaster. Dope money and bitches, pimp robbers and snitches. It's all in my hood, my homies say that I'm gifted, I really can't complain. Shit starting to change, a product of my environment. Tell me who can I blame? Neck like a glacier, bought my shawty a bracelet. Money go glitter, that's why these niggas be hating. Riding through the city, I'm with it, I got my 9 grind. If it really fitted, let's get it, I got the game locked. Green and white squares, been serving them on the same block. Dime piece with me, she foreign, she come from Bangkok. Riding through the city, I'm with it, I got my 9 grind. If it really fitted, let's get it, I got the game locked. Green and white squares, been serving them on the same block. Dime piece with me, she foreign, she come from Bangkok. Riding through the city, I'm with it, I got my 9 grind. If it really fitted, let's get it, I got the game locked. Green and white squares, been serving them on the same block. Dime piece with me, she foreign, she come from Bangkok. Riding through the city, I'm with it, I got my 9 grind. If it really fitted, let's get it, I got the game locked. Green and white squares, been serving them on the same block. Dime piece with me, she foreign, she come from Bangkok. Whole team shining, we stars, big dipper. Get a lot of hate, steak gang in the sip.